Gabba the game night, Gabba the game night, Gabba the game night, yeah.
Hey, it's Gabba the Game, my hand. I am back playing some more Phoenix Wright Stoneman Visi. He is at the controls as always, and I guess it was about walking. I think we gotta examine that. Thank you, my Bible. The door.
The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Gant.
Yay!
Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha, the card reader's turned off, see? What is that security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, well, what's made my Bambina sky so gray?
Coming out of his own
Officer
theme
Marshall.
song.
Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw, that card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw? Well, what are you standing there for? Get gone, get along, little dog, because the crime scene's awaiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres.
But we have a
You're
speak
busy
lunch.
then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. The second one's gotta be bad by now. We've just been walking around it for a while. That smell. Reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
I don't think Bill's ever been to Texas.
Yeah, Miss Starr. Well, what's this? What's wrong? A filet steak lunch? I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. I thought it was a Salisbury steak.
It is.
Alright, Bambina, you win. Ask anything. Finally seems like. I guess I should have saved those M&Ms.
Salisbury steak from that.
He's willing to talk.
Yay! Tell us about things.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. That poor little dokey. Poor guy, keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, you might not look it, but I lost my 5 for the job, you know. So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy. No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here, anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kind of like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know?
Broccoli is awesome.
I know what maybe two of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks.
Cauliflower is also awesome.
The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. Nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. You're the security guard, and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. Thus, the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
Who the frick is 777777777?
So that might be like the visitor's one.
Maybe.
So this is the ID card record. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that. Huh? I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
One of the Goodmans.
Looked like it was 5/8 something. Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. It's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambino. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of our case? That's right. The evidence transferals. Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too.
Tell us about the transfer.
Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, so we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. I see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago.
Why are these cases only 2 years?
See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again.
It's why.
5842189, yep.
There.
Look, the fourth number is the perfect match. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekins say?
So, I had the evidence room. I asked Manu to play his ID card.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
This thing said he pointed a knife at me.
If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. ID card record added to the court record. It's IDs of all who went to the evidence room on 221.
Yay!
It's an ID card record. I've given it to you.
I guessed. I do.
I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here.
Okay, but not right now. We got a place to be.
No, she has the ID card.
Emma, what's the number on it?
Not Mr. Fee.
We have a lot of evidence. So we're gonna walk down the names as we find out. Should we show it to Marshall here?
Oh, that sounds kind of fun. Sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand. This is neither Wild nor West. It's fucking California, isn't it?
Something like that.
It's West.
Although I think that was pretty recent when they actually said it was California. It was America until kind of recent.
Which is also the fucking western half of the planet.
True.
It might have made sense when it was in Japan, but...
Yeah.
Aha. But that and this are two different things entirely. I guess so. I'm lost. Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy.
Alright, so we're not close, but it's like...
Can I finally go into the evidence room?
Yay.
February 23rd, evidence room, Sector 3.
Okay.
It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. Must be over here. Wow, inflection made that sentence change a lot. So, this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Yeah! Oh!
And we died.
I thought she just punched him. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. Wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So is it true what I heard? Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man?
What?
Hey, what, you were looking at your phone?
Heck, if anyone asked me, so can I borrow $50? I had to give them $50, no problem.
I've yet to see proof of that, by the way.
So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out.
Oh yeah, it's true. So, Chief of Police Gant? Will loan anyone $50? Even me? Oh, so that's what you were talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today? Boss for a day. But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're the boss for the day.
Bye.
Gee, thanks. First of all, you want to have this. The evidence room floor plans. We add them to the court record. It's the evidence room floor plan. Scene of the stabbing of a detective at the PD.
Yay.
Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. Ah, I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the... Whoa! What is it? That second number! It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth! What? The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth! What?
Why wait for the second number?
Why would Edgeworth have to come in the evidence room? When you have the stature of Mr. Edgeworth, you can come anywhere you want. Yeah.
I thought we were gonna look up its number.
It was the one below the sevens.
Yeah, but like the day, the number and time. Like when did he come in? It's important to know these
Oh,
things.
I'm sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I know.
Oh, but apparently the only dialogue until Spirit of Justice was apparently marshals from West LA. So I guess we're in East LA.
I thought we were in San Francisco.
No, we're not.
Oh, I thought we were in San Francisco. Something in one of the Phoenix games made me feel like it was San Francisco.
I don't know, we're not. We
It's
went
like
to
San
San
Francisco.
Francisco one time. What's LA?
Big city of dreams. It's 8730579, 4:40 p.m.
Okay. Now we know address ID.
So 35 minutes before the murder.
Quite a while. That means his call is hit.
So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day? That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
Yeah.
But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. I'm adamant, though.
Yo, use him to kick Excalibur.
I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Haha, of course. I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal. Only you can open? I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens or where he comes. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right? They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess-up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case.
Why is Edgeworth related to so many incidents?
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. You have to stick your dick in it. I'm sorry. Using their ID card?
Not the high-up lockers.
Well, that's the thing, pal. They give the high-up lockers to the female detectives. They have to stick their boobs in. I'm sorry.
I'll go move away from this.
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. But dicks, unless you're really unlucky. Why, I'm on my third card. Well, I'm on my third card since entering the force already. That sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Right hand. Oh, you mean your dick? Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coated with a fingerprint. That was loud. So the only locker we can open is our own.
Oh, hey, that's the police school from the second game, which you haven't seen yet.
Funny, they look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see? The handles? On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it, zap, you get a shock. And if that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Evidence locker added to the court record.
We're getting so much evidence. Should we look around now?
Yeah, I guess. Ugh, so much crap in here. How much am I going to be able to click on? Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner. That looks like a car door. There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away. Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing. He's been shot square in the forehead. Better him than us.
I see a cloth or something.
Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering here. What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is.
Is that a metal detector?
Ah, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it.
Isn't that one of the big things you offered us?
Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Right, pal. That's that metal detector. The one that led to the solving of that case on Gourd Lake, remember?
Is the dog in here too?
Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. That cheap-looking box. You can't judge a person or a machine by their box. I mean, by their cover. You gotta look at their heart.
I think a bug sweeper is used eventually sometime in a game. I forget.
There's something sticking out of here. Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was opened recently. How do you know? If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence? Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot, too. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat, either. If you're going to talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal.
Man, if you're gonna have some fingerprint powder to get the fingerprints. Oh, I think this blood here. Wasn't that locker open just a second ago?
Yeah. I mean, I can't rewind and show it to you, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had a picture of the police school from the second game they haven't seen yet.
This place is stuffed with evidence. Stuffed with dreams. I'm not so sure about the dreams. It won't open. Did you really think it would? Hey, pal. Our security is high-tech around here.
There's a little bit of blood there.
What's this? Blood? It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here. Looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Should we spray it?
Mr. Wright! What if there are other bloodstains left in this room?
Yeah, spray it.
We should use our testing fluid to check it out.
Alright, spray the whole room.
Did they really have to say it like that?
Get the fingerprint scanners especially. I think you missed on the chat on the locker for blood. I'm not sure if there's anything on that, but I don't know, maybe there is. Anything on the outside?
You know, if you want to play so badly, why didn't you just play?
I'm sorry, I'm just asking questions. I guess you found enough of the blood there.
That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, Detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien. This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans. Hey! If you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked.
Your opinion sucked. Man, you're gonna have to play this stuff live. Well, we got like nothing.
I knew it. This is someone's right handprint. What? What's the matter, Detective? This locker. It's mine. It's yours?
You didn't notice the big bloody
Please.
handprint on it?
You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
You are the
What?
police.
But you're a detective, so I should know.
I think you sprayed the entirety of this side. The entirety of this side is covered in the freaking...
I'm gonna empty out the whole damn bottle.
And this entire side is just soaked. You're causing a flood in here, Phoenix. It didn't look so bad being blue after we just saw that way.
Someone left a glove here, but only one.
An SL9 glove?
Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective.
You are.
That's evidence from the case, you know.
The case.
You mean Slanine? It does have a tag on it.
Slanine.
Rubber glove added to the court record.
From the Slanine incident. Oh, lots.
Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps?
It's also from the Slanine incident.
I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke. You want to try to put it back together? I love puzzles. Good luck, pal. There's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I gave up. That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place.
This is also a very fun part of the case.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
I guess it's gotta find this other piece goes in that slot.
Wait, what am I... Oh, okay. I didn't know what was going on. I just saw that one pop up.
I guess... Oh, you can rotate them with L and R.
Okay.
So... Read something.
Maybe that one?
3 concave spikes.
Wait, what do I use?
If it covers the whole red area. Do that have 3 concave spikes? No.
Not really.
Not really.
There we go.
That could fit. Perfect. Alright. Big difference. Maybe set that up though a little bit. Maybe.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
Mm,
I don't think that one's it. Maybe the one on the left. Kind of looks like it could fit. Probably not. Maybe. It does go over that little bump though. So if you have that facing one motion, maybe like that, maybe. Probably not.
I don't think so.
I don't know, you can try it.
None of them look great.
Or the sort one piece in the top bits. Okay, no. I think that one can solve it well. We need a tall piece. Something like that is way too small. That's a... Yeah, no. Okay,
Yeah, I feel
finally
stupid
that.
about that one.
Okay. Is that piece right there? Okay. Easy. Okay.
We saw
so,
that one. Was it this one that had the little wrench-looking piece?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, now I just fell out the top. I got no clue. I mean, the little circle is actually super at the top. That point was not some blood. Okay, down. Oh. Good awareness. Yeah. Alright, almost got it. I think it might be the last small piece. That's my little right though. No, that's my stuff back. Correct. Did that piece? Has to be that one. Oh, okay, if it's like that. This is an odd boss thing. And there's one piece missing. That thing, this is a supplies tool that I'll help us later.
Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far too, in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. I kind of understand how it got broken. Unstable jar, added to the court record.
Very odd looking. Anything else in there? Paint?
What is a saw and paint doing here? Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression. True art? I notice that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger. Well, you might say this is my studio. Here, in the evidence room.
Have we looked at the open locker? Didn't we glue them together?
There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke. I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Look, this one's open, and the red light, and the red indicator light above the door is lit. That locker was coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint. Detective Goodman's locker. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere.
Alright. Anything else in there?
I don't think so.
Oh, I have no idea what to do now. Unless you're gonna miss something that's going display over there.
No. Think I need to?
Maybe. There'll be wiped off blood on any of this.
If I end up spraying for nothing, I'm gonna be
Maybe they
pissed.
use that cloth to wipe something off. Who knows? Spray everything.
No.
Probably the lockers. Oh. Another handprint.
Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's
There's no reason for the murder to touch this spot if you fled out the door.
That's dumb.
This just might be something significant. Hey! That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What? This? It's called luminol testing fluid. Where'd you get your hands on that? Huh? I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief. Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans.
Nice. So there was something else in there. Another bloody handprint. Gumshoe jump scare. Okay, well, good talking to you, Gumshoe. Should we go, no, Angel doesn't work for them anymore. Should we show Gant the, record thing? About his ID. Maybe his ID is 77777777777. That's the only other thing I can. Oh, Gan's gone. So that's a no. Meekins, what's your ID?
Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, we gotta go talk to Edgeworth.
Yeah. Man, there's a lot to do in this case. Hello, you don't have a name. February 23rd, High Prosecutor's Office. Room 1202.
Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday. And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here. I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. Hope he's not just coming all over the place.
I'm advised what the inquiry committee is, isn't he?
I guess he'll have to come back.
Okay, well.
I mean, none of this is new, right?
Yeah, nothing new, huh? Was there something else in that room we missed? Edward, I have blood in your room. Did you kill a man in here? Hey, blood, we're gonna ruin your best coat. Lumen oil testing fluid.
Oh, I thought this was the testing fluid for semen. Oh my god. More to do with Gumshoe?
Maybe. I don't know. This game is
Why
hard.
don't I just go back to the office?
I don't think that in the office. I don't think we missed anything with anyone else.
And we presented the card to him, right?
Yeah, he didn't tell us shit. Maybe try showing other evidence. Oh, wait, maybe we should show all this evidence to Gumshoe. Maybe he has more to say about it. All this evidence we found.
Yay, more Gumshoe.
You not like Gumshoe?
It's fine. It just starts to hurt my throat after a while.
Oh. Maybe we can show him the blue badge, huh?
Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Well, that's fine. You bet it's fine, pal. Yep.
Okay, so there's nothing about it.
You can't open the lockers if your fingerprint doesn't match. If you can't open it, they'll give you 50 cents. No, the police department lacks faith in its lock system. After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead over at the prosecutor's office.
Nothing.
We did that already.
Yeah, it's just like...
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry.
Who's supposed to got a lot to say? I'm not gonna say.
Oh, Detective Goodman's note, and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone. Because of the SL9 connection? That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared. But why would evidence from that case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case.
Looking at a shoe.
Sorry, it's a nice loafer. That's the photo Miss Starr took. Anything you can tell us about it? That's Miss Starr. That Miss Starr is quite the lady. Why, I remember it was winter. I was 16. She was the only one who ever got me to talk about what happened. 16? That's how old I am now. I wonder what happened. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe wore a trench coat in high school, too.
Floor plans. He has nothing but.
Yeah, most of the stuff back here we've had.
The blue badge.
I'm not presenting the blue badge or something. Yeah, that's the same thing. Maybe we have enough to see Edgeworth now.
What is something to say about the blue badge?
I don't give a fuck.
The blue badge is
I don't
important to this
fucking
case, man.
give a fuck.
The blue badge is important to
Fuck
this
the
case.
blue badger.
I mean, I agree, but the blue badge is important to this case. You never know. Where are we going?
I was trying to go to the prosecutor's office. I went to the wrong place. I'm sorry.
I mean, we're getting no text when we move anywhere.
At some point, we were supposed to talk to Edgeworth, I thought.
At some point.
So we're still not done with Gumshoe?
Maybe. Unless we missed something with someone else. I mean, he already has 4 talkie things. Gumshoe doesn't have 4 talkie things.
No.
He has 4 talkie things.
Now that was a bloody, violent case. Violent. So it was a murder? A serial killing. A serial killing? I mean, maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. And this was 2 years ago. That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight, and started the rumor mill. Rumors about forged evidence. It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Huh, what do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? So, that switchblade knife. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Hey, pal, look at the time. Was there something you needed to be going to? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth Inquiry Committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to give them my report for the day.
Oh, hey, that chef guy is also from one of the games.
It might help, you know.
I think he's from, like, the bird game.
Report? You mean the note written on the back of the flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you got friends like Detective Gumshoe? I'm off, pal. Later. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say. Yeah, I tried to do that like 20 minutes ago. Maybe I don't want to do it now.
Back
I just want to go back and forth in the evidence room. My way of protesting.
Fun. February 23rd, Hypothesis Office 122. Oh, god damn it! Ah, guess my apologies.
Oh, what? You don't like the bellboy?
No, I don't.
Oh, it's you.
Have you met somewhere?
Huh?
Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long.
Is Edgeworth here? Yeah, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. How do we not see that?
What?
He has the hotel bring him tea service. Mr. Edgeworth, you back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry?
I am.
By the way.
Oh yeah, that's you talking. My bad.
Oh, please, go ahead. Go first. I don't mind. Oh, okay. Oh, so, by the way, Detective Gumshoe is looking for you.
Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems.
Really? Was it helpful?
Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow.
The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him.
Edgeworth thinking about that French restaurant.
So, how did the inquiry committee go?
Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again.
Again?
I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago.
Are you okay for the trial tomorrow?
Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However,
Something happened?
they gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
A little flustered there.
Shut up, Mr. Wright-o.
Okay, Worthy. The police department?
Yes, any further investigation of this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Gant.
Ganto?
I can do nothing but wait for his results. With that, oh, 12 months name.
I see.
Why, I ask you, why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still.
Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts.
Wanna look at a knife? Oh, the blue badge. Okay, there's so much evidence, so.
Oh, right. I'd better check this now.
As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage.
Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less.
Yes, that's true.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less.
The chief of police?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office.
But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed.
The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case.
Now I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make a note of this.
Screwdriver! Evidence from a past case of Edgeworth brought back to his office by Gant's request. Unrelated evidence, screwdriver added to the record. Stubborn as always, I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. What else? Do we need to show them anything else? Probably. Oh, we have so much evidence. Boss, Wright, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea.
I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case. Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner. What side are you on, anyway? Maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I can get some reaction out of him.
Oh, what's our best evidence?
I know, right?
The knife? That he's already seen? A locker?
We're just going through one by one.
All evidence sucks.
It is what it is.
What's from the screwdriver that he just gave us?
Didn't I do that already?
No. Did you?
I thought I did.
I didn't think you did. I don't know.
Well, how would that be our best evidence?
It's not.
I wish there was a way to skip this without having to skip every box
Same.
individually.
Alright, look at these floor plans. Okay, nothing. How many times can we get yelled at by Emma? Already showed him that. Lost item? No?
Getting tired of hearing Emma snap.
Why not? Food.
Well, I said I'm going through everything.
Thus is the way of Phoenix Wright story. I know you've probably got a hold of some information already, right?
It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident.
The SL9 incident?
And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in.
You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later.
He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator.
Yes, the worst memory.
Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Oh, I guess we gotta talk.
The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case.
They murdered those Frosted Flakes.
The head of the investigation was Deputy Chief of Police at the time, Damon Gant.
That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too, then?
He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth?
God knows, I don't anymore, bitch.
Wow, that was harsh.
I'm sorry.
She's 16, dude! What I want to know is why was the deputy chief of police on the investigation?
In truth, I use slightly more extreme methods than normal. We're dealing with a vicious murder. If I let him go, murderer, sorry, not murder. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hand.
I think it would have worked either way.
We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed.
Wait, you didn't?
Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I'll do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully.
It's up, up, down, down, left, right, BA.
By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wants to know something.
My sister? What?
If you're still studying forensic science.
Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this.
Luminol testing fluid. Well, that writes all over my office. Well, then, you might have a use for this.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints?
Yes, aluminum powder for taking fingerprints. Been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know.
I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Esworth, I'm really...
No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved.
Thanks.
You got everyone's fingerprint?
How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Fingerprinting set and fingerprint file received.
Okay, we'll go fingerprint the whole evidence room. And maybe the blue
Well,
badger.
let's get going. One last investigation. Right.
That's all the stuff
Phoenix,
I need
right.
to fingerprint.
I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere.
Yeah, on the freaking face of the blue badger.
Ugh, we finally get to play with the badger. Still on
Been
this
there for
episode?
3 days.
Still on this episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's too much longer than the I think you gotta go get your aluminum powder.
Aluminium?
Oh. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Okay, maybe you just click on it. It's different than the spray, I guess.
Hmm.
Oh, you got, wait. Maybe that? That the door.
The detectives... Nope.
Maybe you just click on the blue badge. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
Was he not talking about that suspicious handprint? Was someone just slapped the blue badger? Okay, I guess maybe he wasn't talking about that.
Maybe they meant the one in the evidence room.
One
Bloody
of the ones in the
handprint.
evidence room, there's
Yeah.
two.
Well, the second one was the one... They were like, why would there be one here?
True. February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3.
Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Here in this... Blood on the detective's evidence locker. Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Okay, I guess it is that one.
I think I said another thumbprint.
Right. Let's get started. First, choose a finger. A finger? Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. We really can't tell the difference at a glance. Quit procrastinating and choose a finger.
I assume the index of thumb. One or two. Why thumb?
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. Emma's starting to get that spark on her
This is
eyes.
also a touchpad thing.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around. How do you do that? With the A button, see? There's a button on the bottle.
Yeah, and then you have to actually use the microphone to blow it off.
Oh god. The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print.
Although the microphone so you
Once
can
the
go,
powder is
"Ah!"
once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
Being to scream at the powder for it to go away.
Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake, see? Wow, that looks like fun. Might take some getting used to, though. It's fine, it won't go up your nose or anything.
Yeah, but also on the DS version, you can press a button to use the microphone to shout objection, and that's really fun.
You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright. I guess I'd better give it a try. It's not... Wait, do I have to keep doing it?
Maybe.
I tried to blow. It's not letting me blow.
The place upon the ribbon. Are you holding down X while he's attacking you?
I tried both.
Oh, okay. He's got the whole screen. Okay, that might be enough powder, man.
Look, man, this is a high-powered party in the 80s. There's never enough white powder.
You're using the whole bottle!
I'm an attorney. I can afford to buy more.
No, you can't!
Ah, you did it. You found one. But this looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? I think it means we're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. Hey, calm down. It's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints? Other prints? Looking at the locker door again closely.
There's a little scuff.
It seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print. Fingerprints outside of the blood. You know, I tried to do this earlier. Why don't you just let me skip ahead to it? Oh, here we go again.
God. Just dump the whole bottle on there.
Emma, is this enough yet? Think I have enough yet, Emma? Emma, what do you think? I can still see through in some areas.
Obviously not enough then.
Okay. Going for complete whiteout.
Oh god, this is gonna take like 20 minutes.
I can't go. Look, the little menu down there completely blocks me from going past it.
Oh god.
Okay, are we good yet?
It's so bright. Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah, I think that's plenty.
But I wanted to make it all smooth, so you couldn't see any little pixels.
I mixed them in the bottom left.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was annoying. I was going to give up on it.
No. You gotta finish it now.
It's going to take forever.
Almost there. Can you get the bomb at all?
This is close.
Oh, wait. Are you filling it in? Not quite all of it.
It seems spotty.
It's like a perfectly white screen. Wait, there's some in the bottom left.
Yeah. I still got some up here, too.
Oh, God.
I'm almost done, Emma. Just a little bit more. And I think we'll have it. Looks pretty good to me. I mean, that bottom's bugging me, but I can't really do anything. Oh, wait.
Oh, God.
No. Are they coming back?
I don't think so. I can't tell where there's dots and where there's not.
Wait, there's a dot here.
Okay. I'm gonna blow it all away. Oh wait, you can still close some of that.
Oh, come on, we're gonna get it all.
If you keep clicking, you might be able to get all. You need the random powder to go perfectly. Make sure you're right above the front cover. For maximum coverage.
Seems better if I move it.
Maybe.
That might be as good as we get.
Okay, there you go. Perfect!
Yay! A print so clear it's dazzling. Is it dazzling?
Yeah, it's very clear after we use
Anyway,
the whole goddamn bottle
this print
and
took a lot of
another
effort
ball.
to find. Let's match it up right
And
away.
trickle it on another ball.
So we're not done yet? This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? Guess she's right. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left these prints. What? How am I supposed to know who it was? I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would most likely find in this evidence locker?
Gumshoes.
Was it Gumshoe's locker?
I believe so. We also guessed the fingerprints. Yep. Seems to be his fingerprint.
I guess.
Comparison complete. Match found!
Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe.
That doesn't help at all.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Yeah, I just wasted 2 whole fucking bottles to find out Gumshoe's prints were on Gumshoe's locker. You gave me the so what look. I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out.
Do we use the ball by using it now, or do we still do investigate? I guess we do investigate.
This is where we got a luminol fluid reaction, right? Right, there was a handprint here. Okay, wanna try using this?
The third bottle we just got? Have you used the other 2?
What? The blood was wiped away, right? We only ended up finding it using chemical means. Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no prints. Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hands.
We'll even figure out whose locker it is. Okay, I guess we're looking at the hand then. Well, that all looks pretty wiped away to me. Oh, you can dust just here. I guess. Well, maybe not. Oh, there's something up. Okay, please don't dust the whole screen this time. Just the middle area should be good. What is that?
I gave him my best shot. That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it? But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print. Okay, let's try a different finger then.
Oh, so, but, I don't know. Try a finger we can see, if I had to guess.
I thought... Okay, I was confused by what they said.
Maybe not. I'm wrong. Sorry. You need to touch it up some at the top. You need a clear print. Okay. I think there's enough touching up, Phoenix. Phoenix, we can't find another ball. We're gonna need a ball $50 from Gant. I forgot his name for a second. Alright, whose print is this? Not Gant's.
It kind of looks like Gant's, just turned a different way.
Yeah, but his is curved.
I suppose. No.
There's all the
No.
perfect fingerprints. No.
Yeah.
Mr. Marshall. Cowboy himself. Match found.
Hey, these fingerprints, Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? Marshall's fingerprints added to the court record. But that's got to be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction, the blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh! So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain.
Whoa!
But why would Officer Marshall... It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence. I don't believe it.
I'm not sure how decisive it is. But thanks for watching the subject of Game Night. Like, subscribe, check and visit my link.
We need more powder!
Good night.
You gotta blow!
Gabba the game night, Gabba the game night, Gabba the game night, yay. Come on and watch him play. Games every other day. If you subscribe now, you won't miss out on any of the action. So come on, click that subscribe button.